Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod. This is part 19 of Gran Turismo 7 on PlayStation 5, and we've got some new events to do here in Japan to get some cars. There is no PP limit, but it needs to be a Japanese car. Right, well, let's see what we have available. I guess this we're going to see how this is going to go, because I don't think this is going to go well, but the Fair Lady Z might have to be what we have to go for. Or the 350Z as it's known in the rest of the world. I actually had, it wasn't Hot Wheels, I believe it was Matchbox. They're the same. Hot Wheels were always like the outrageous, completely crazy cars, toy cars, and then Matchbox were like the... I don't know if Matchbox were like British European only, or like if they were actually like a Mattel worldwide thing. But I had them when I was younger, because I liked getting like, you know, the real cars I could see on the road. Even if a lot of them were sort of sports cars as well. But yeah, I had like the 350Z. Like I knew it was the 350Z, but it said Fair Lady Z on it, and it was before I had Gran Turismo, so... Or maybe it wasn't, maybe it was... I can't remember if like... Because the funny thing about Gran Turismo 3, I don't know if the 350Z is in Gran Turismo 3 now, actually. No, it wouldn't have been, because it was 2003, so... Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have had Gran Turismo 4 at that point. But yeah, the thing about the 350Z and the Fair Lady Z is that... well, Gran Turismo 3, it's actually very localized. Especially in Europe, because if you pick the English language, you get Vauxhall cars. If you pick any other language, you get Opel cars. Now, they're exactly the same, and of course there's no interior view, so it doesn't really matter, but the only way of getting the other car is to change the language, effectively, on startup. Where is everyone else? They're right up there. Okay. So that's why I was thinking, well, if it was in Gran Turismo 3, then it's possible that, like, it wouldn't even be called the Fair Lady Z in the game. It would literally be the 350Z, because it would be localized for Europe. If they were going to that effort. But yeah, the Fair Lady Z didn't even come out until 2003, so it wouldn't even be in the game, because that game was like 2001. So long ago, that was, you know, effectively 22 years ago. Right, we're in 4th. We want at least 3rd to get the gift car. Obviously, I want to get 1st, but that may be unlikely to happen. Ooh, it's Sylvia Spec R. That is the car I think I always went for when I unlocked it, obviously, in Need for Speed Underground, the first one. It was sick at drifting in that game. Obviously, that was very arcadey. I would actually want to do that game again on the channel. The only issue is just getting the right version of the game, because oh, it's 3 laps this track, okay. I thought it was only 2 due to its length. But yeah, Need for Speed Underground is it's a game I want to do on the channel. It's just, would I do the PC version? Because obviously that'll have the best graphics. I do have it on PS2, but, you know, actually capturing PS2 stuff is not great. It's not backwards compatible on Xbox One or Xbox Series X for licensing reasons. So I would need an original Xbox because I don't have an original Xbox anymore. Used to have one, don't have it anymore. And even then it wouldn't, you know, I'd need to get special component cables and all that for it. And then theoretically I could actually emulate it on Wii U. Because the Wii U can emulate the original Wii, and the original Wii, even though I have, because my Wii U's hacked, jailbroken, whatever you want to call it. It's not really like they removed GameCube compatibility from the Wii mode, but obviously when it's hacked, that's re-enabled. So you can't put the disc in or anything, but you know, if you download the game online, you can run it that way and emulate it. Which is kind of pointless, because if I was going to emulate the GameCube version, guess what? I would emulate the GameCube version on PC with Dolphin instead of actually on a Wii U. But yeah, I think if I was going to do it, I'd go for the PC version. But I don't know when that would ever happen on the channel, that game. I'd love to do it, but it's just not one for me at the moment, I don't think. Right. Oh. I don't know why I went over there, but it just sort of... The corner sort of surprised me, which is weird because it's the third lap and I've done it twice, but it just, the corner, it came up on me a little bit too soon and I don't know why. No, I don't want to brake. How about that? Right, we nearly finished. Yeah, the start-finish lines here. I would do the thing, but I'm not gonna. I would have done the spin thing, but I'm scared I was gonna actually, like, you know. Because I'm going up against an NSX. Come on, game. We've nearly completed the driving marathon, actually. There we go. Fair Lady Z. Version S. Right, and then see, in the last one, I honestly, why the control schemes for getting out of the replay are different between the music rally and the normal game. I don't know, but they are. Right. Which one is Fuji? Fuji that's the Sylvia. I love how it's like, oh yeah, main rival cars, GTO Twin Turbo 91, and then it's actually putting like an NSX in there. Oh, this gets. I thought that was a Sylvia for a second. It's the R32 Skyline. Don't kill me. How many Skylines from like Gran Turismo 6? I feel like there's like 20 million of them. But fun fact, the Skyline R34 actually got sold in the UK by Nissan because, well, technically they were imported from Japan. But obviously because we drive on the left, like Japan does, there was no issues with it really. I think it actually did. I don't even think it really needed. I think it had to go through the like Euro NCAP safety ratings and stuff. But aside from that, I don't think it was. Like, yeah, it's not like the US where it was not. where it wasn't sold or whatever. It was literally like you could go to a Nissan dealership and buy them. It had to be specially imported and all that, but you could do it if you really wanted to. Oh, it's this track. I remember this track now. And why do I have to do this in the rain? I mean, this was difficult enough in... Oh, God. I'm losing it. I'm losing the car. This was difficult enough in... without the rain, but in Gran Turismo 6 in the bloody Red Bull car. I will not turn this thing. Oh, come on. Here we go. Can I get any power down? No. In this rain... Oh no, there we go. We've got traction. We're slowly accelerating towards everyone else. I don't know if I'm going to get third. It's 3 laps actually. We might win, but... Oh God. This braking was awful. He says, wow, getting into third place. God, whoever designed this race, I hate you. Look at the traction lights on the bottom right there next to the speedometer and all that. It's just ridiculous. Oh. Can I actually get past this Toyota? Yes. Can I get past this Toyota? Yes. I'm in first place. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can hear... in fact, you know what? I'm going to shut up and in editing, I'm just going to put the engine noise in. So you... Well, I mean, you might have heard it a little bit there, but yeah, basically, as I'm going up the hill in a second, I'm just going to shut up and I'm going to put the engine, like, let the engine noise play. Just so you can hear what it sounds like. Didn't even brake hard enough on that corner. Where am I even going? I've gone off the track. Hopefully you heard all that and I actually did that in editing. That is ridiculous. Could you even, like, you could hear sort of the wheels and the car just struggling for power. We're on the final lap now. And there's no braking as well. Whoever thought that this track and rain, or heavy rain specifically, went together, I hate you. And 3 laps as well, that's what doesn't help. Oh, I've got the best time there. Don't know how. I mean, this is why I need the... I mean, actually, does the R30... Is the R32 rear-wheel drive? I can't remember if it's rear-wheel drive or front-wheel drive. Not front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. I feel like it's rear-wheel drive, but I'm probably wrong. God, this is just... If you want a challenge, right? if you're running an online multiplayer event, do this. Set it, this track, this amount of rain, and everyone has to be in bloody... I literally had to handbrake that. The car just would not brake in time and turn at the same time. And everyone has to be in hatchbacks. That's my challenge. You have to do that. In fact, I'm setting that as my challenge now. Upload a video of your best lap time. But I'm going to make it that you have to be in, like, the menu book where we have to be one of the free cars from, like, the, what like, like the Honda Fit or whatever, you know what I mean? Like that menu book, the first one that we did. That's my challenge. Right. We've got power again. We've got traction. We're pulling away. There we go. Will the AI crash at the end here? Will it actually be a braking time? That is the question. That's why I'm not hitting that. Look at the amount of water that came up there. Ridiculous. Well, did actually manage to brake in time. Right. Well, we've got a 2-star roulette ticket. Oh, speaking of which, I actually meant to do that at the start of like 2 episodes ago. So I was like, I wonder when those roulette tickets are going to expire. So I thought I'd record getting the roulette tickets. So here those are. Right, as you can see, it wasn't great. So now we're gonna do that roulette ticket before we finish the last event. Which is here in the garage. Gifts. Yes, receive this gift. Come on, let's do it. Again. 5,000 credits. Complete bollocks. Why could you literally almost stopped on the thing? It's just... Game hates me. Right. Tokyo Expressway. Yeah. This is the one that gives us the silver, I believe. Yeah. Right, let's go. And thank God we're not in the rain anymore. If only we could catch up to 11th. We will catch up. I did say, I want to. Well, that's the thing as well. I want to do like Tokyo Extreme Racer, and I mentioned that as well, and that's PS2. So it's telling me to brake hard, which I did not do. Oh, here's a. Oh, sorry, Skyline. R34. Didn't actually mean to take you out like that, but I did. We've not been on this part of the track before, I don't believe. There must be loads of different types of Tokyo Expressway, which makes sense. But yeah, Tokyo Extreme Racer free on the PS2. I want to do that as well at some point. Like, I feel like that'd be fun. It's a reasonably long game, so there's just loads of stuff. Like, I mean, if I want to go back and do PS2 stuff, I want to do Crash Tag Team Racing. Now that's like the forgotten Crash racing game. Everyone remembers Crash Team Racing on PS1 to the fact that it got a remaster, and then Nitro Kart everyone remembers. But Crash Tag Team Racing was effectively it was basically an attempt to do Mario Kart Double Dash, but instead of having everyone fire items at each other and be on the same kart, no, everyone's racing in their own individual karts, and you pressed, I believe it was the triangle button. It's been so long since I've ever played that game. It's probably been about like 15 years maybe since I played the game, and I don't know why I remember that it was the triangle button, but I believe it was. Actually, no, that's technically incorrect, because I did do, back when I used to do a series on the Insane Gamers channel called Rob vs PS2, where I went through, well, my original plan on that was to actually play every single PlayStation 2 game, which was kind of a ridiculous thing. But now that my PS2 is hacked as well with freedom of boot, so I could technically do that. My original plan was actually to buy them all while they were all really cheap, but now they've gone up in price, so yeah, kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I did play Crash Tag Team Racing once on that. I didn't brake hard enough. Oh, that was stupid. But I had to do it to fulfill my well, not to fulfill anything, basically just to get around the corner, otherwise I was just going to slam straight into the wall. So we went around the loop, I guess. Didn't even realise it. But yeah, Crash Tag Team Racing, I believe it was triangle, and you merged with the other kart, and the other one of them had a gun and the other one drove, and you could pick which one you wanted to use. I never, unfortunately, I got really close to finishing it, and I never did. But it was also like a platformer as well. There was a platform section. Did not brake hard enough for this corner. Wait. Oh my god, that was... What was that? There was a bloody... I was like, I don't recall this section. I guess I overshot the corner and just went into, like... Is that meant to be like a pit lane or something? My god. I don't think I'm gonna catch up to like whoever's in first now. Well, yeah, that was bizarre. I was like, I don't remember going through a parking lot, a car park. I'm just gonna pit you in your Toyota AE86. Oh, didn't work. Oh, it did work. Just slam you into the wall like that. That works. Well, this is the section, so I'm gonna actually start braking this time. So I can actually get around the dock area here. Right. We've actually successfully... There, I can see first and second, so I might actually be able to catch up to them. Unlikely, but... And I especially need to make sure I don't go around that stupid into the car park section this time. At least I discovered that on the second lap and not on the last lap. Why that isn't a thing you can do, I don't know. It does show the amount of detail that Polyphony put in. I have said that before, that this game feels kind of stale and boring, but they do put effort in. It's not like, I can't believe I'm saying this, it's not like EA, you know, even though I'm going to completely buy EA Sports. Well, to be fair, EA Sports FC could be excellent. Here it is, that's the section, it says pit. That's what that is. That's a stupid place to pit lane, to be fair. What are they in? Because I cannot catch up. He says while catching up. I might get second if I'm lucky. Oh no, the first one's only in an RX-7. Only in an RX-7, yeah. Not winning this because this is the finish line. I'll take third. Still get you the car. To be fair, I probably would have won that had I not done that stupid thing with the pit lane. In fact, I might go back and redo it after I end this, because while the slightly annoying thing about recording is that the Elgato has to like render the video effectively out, so before I can edit it. So yeah, that's it takes about 10 minutes to do that. So yeah, there we go. You know what? But I can still play the game while that's happening. So I may as well do that. Right. We've unlocked some new stuff. Yeah, go on then. Tell me about Nissan sports cars. Yeah, I've heard them. Yeah, legendary moth. Yeah, the Z33 is 5th generation Nissan seat. Yep. Right, and yep, I knew it was a powerful choice for drifting because, or popular choice for drifting because, like I said, need speed underground. Right, rally base cars. What are those cars that we've got to collect? Oh, WRX STI, Atlanta Evolution Final 15, and the GR Yaris RZ High Performance 20. Okay, well, we will. Yeah, I understand how that works. Right. Well, I've been RobtheMod. Thank you very much for watching part 19 of Gran Turismo 7 on PlayStation 5. I will hopefully see you next time for part 20, and hurrah.